Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Me, Johnny again, and I'm in Guatemala right now. And tonight I want to talk about how gold reacts in recession and what do I think gold's performance is going to be over the next year or two. Right now, I think the world economy is either in recession or going to be heading into a recession. And generally speaking, if you look at a price chart of gold, you'll notice that in recessions, at least from the 70s on, or when we went off the gold standard officially in the Nixon years. I think 19, I can't remember now, but anyways, I want to say 69 or 70, but I think it was 70 something. Anyhow, ever since the 70s, since we had more or less a free market price of gold's done really well in inflationary periods and disinflationary periods not so well, and then in the recessions, it always seems to sell off. And you'll probably notice when there's a recession, you'll notice gold, oil, and copper, the big three, almost always sell off in a recession. And then as the economy comes out, usually 6 months after the economy comes out of recession, the performance of gold and oil and commodities start to improve, or at least a little bit, at least for gold. And so, just with that being said, I want to say, well, what do I think is going to happen? Well, recently, and right now it's the end of March, gold has kind of had a little pop. And so that's been kind of interesting since I think the world economy is slowing down, and I don't think gold should really be performing well, especially since the dollar's been really strong. So what does that mean when gold does well, when the dollar's doing well? I think what that means is not necessarily that we're going to have an inflationary spike right away, maybe 2 or 3 years from now as we come out of this worldwide recession slash glut. I think what we're seeing in the gold market is kind of a panic out of foreign currency, probably the euro, with events unfolding in Europe. It wouldn't surprise me that people in Europe are uh, bidding up the price of gold and the dollar and getting their assets or part of their assets out of the eurozone. And why do I call it a kind of a panic? Well, I think gold is known as a crisis hedge. So when gold does well in a slow growth economy or slightly inflation, that recessionary economy, I think it's telling me that there's not a lot of confidence with the central bankers and the elite of the world when they're bidding up the price of gold and the price of the dollar. So I think in the coming years we're going to have a slower economy, and I think gold is probably bottomed out where it is right now. And then as we come out of this recession, I would expect the gold really to really zoom up pretty high, and probably silver too. So that's my view on gold. If you just check it out, gold in recessions that usually doesn't do well. And I think the reason now why it may be doing well is the world monetary authorities and the elite of the world are kind of panicking and they don't know what to do. So when people panic and when there's a crisis, they pile in the gold. Anyways, that's my view on gold and how it performs in a recession. If you like this video, share it with someone, maybe like it, and join the channel. All right, thank you.